Hello recorders and Marvel fans, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Steven. Well, today Andrew Garfield answered fans' questions as he was undercover for GQ, which I always enjoy watching these videos, so let's talk about it. During this video, Andrew Garfield responds to who's the best Spider-Man. Listen to what he had to say.
Tobey Maguire was the best Peter Parker. He was not a good Spider-Man though. Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man but was way too cool to be Peter Parker. Tom Holland is just the average for both, which makes him the best because he's the only one that is decent at both. Okay, cool man, fine, whatever. Like, cool, that's your opinion, bro. Climb a tree. Tobey is my favorite, right? Because that's my childhood. I think I watched that first Spider-Man film back to back like 3 times with my friend Terry McGinnis. And we were just incredibly high, and we would do the lines to each other, and he just was cracking up in my face, saying, "You'll never play Spider-Man." And now Sam, here we are.
Well, here's the thing about that tweet when it comes to who's the best Spider-Man debate. Yeah, yes, everyone's always saying that Tobey was the best Peter, not the best Spidey. Andrew was the best Spidey, but not the best Parker. And Tom is a balance of both. But here's the thing. Who's the most comic accurate Spider-Man? I do agree with what Andrew says about Tobey being his Spider-Man. Like, I could say that, yeah, he was my childhood Spider-Man, but it's really Christopher Daniel Barnes. So I could go on and on saying about that Tobey's automatically my favorite Spider-Man just because he was my childhood. But that's not the thing. Like, the thing that what everyone loves about Spider-Man is Peter Parker. Like, how he's relatable to the audiences. That's why everyone loves this character, not just because he has cool powers. The overall reason why people don't like Tobey Spider-Man is that, you know, he's not a smart ass to the villains. He doesn't do a bunch of one-liners and all that corny shit. But sure, I do like humor, but that doesn't mean it has to be like all the time. When it comes to Andrew Spider-Man, I do think he's the funniest of the live action because he's always cracking jokes, and like Andrew, he has like really good comedic timing because, you know, he's just a really good actor. And yeah, I did feel like his Parker wasn't like, you know, nerdy enough. Like, I'm not saying that Peter has to be nerdy just to like, you know, be the essence of the character. Like, there are other ways he could have been like a loner and an outcast. When it comes to Tom Holland Spider-Man, like, yeah, I do like his performance, but I always do get bothered that it's Stark that's filling in as his father figure instead of Uncle Ben. Like, that kind of thing just bothers me. And like how Peter, like, I understand that this version, like, he looks up to the Avengers. It's one of the things that drives him to be a hero. But Tobey's, like, you know, like seeing Uncle Ben die, that's like, you know, that moves me. And Tom, he doesn't have the exact same thing. Like, I understand that now that Stark is dead in the MCU, that maybe that would drive him to be the hero, but it's just like everyone's gonna be bitching about it, saying that he's not comic accurate, that he's just Iron Man Jr. Another thing in this video where Andrew actually talks about would he be interested in playing the Joker, and here's what he had to say.
Very interested in seeing him be a Joker. No way. I wouldn't go near it. Would not go near it. But sweet of you to think that it's possible, but I don't think I could ever do it because of what Heath did, what Jack Nicholson did, but then of course Joaquin's just like did his own genius thing.
On a final note, it's okay to have your opinions on who's the best Spider-Man. Like, we're never gonna, like, agree. Like, I'm very curious, too, who's gonna pick up the mantle after Tom Holland. Like, I know that lately he's been talking about, like, wanting to retire from the role and just pass the mantle to Miles Morales. But to me, I feel like Tom, it's still, like, too early for him to hang up his cape. Like, I understand, like, maybe he wants to change in direction in his career, and that's totally fine. Like, after what I've been reading articles about that, I feel like he should just probably have a pep talk with Robert Downey Jr. because I feel like he's, like, the right person for him, because like how RDJ, like there were times where he actually thought he was going to be stopped playing Iron Man after Iron Man 3. Like he was not going to like probably do it anymore. Well, thank you for tuning in, recorders. Please hit that subscribe button, comment down below, give me a like, or remember I'm on Cameo if you like a special shout out for me, and catch you next time.